Hello there, my fellow Ghostbusters. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Enshrouded, Episode 10, finally slaying some Shrieking Banshees. So this is like a point of interest castle ahead, but I'm not actually interested in going that way, because I just wanted to check it out, but it's not the direction of the next potential quest, so I'm going to double back. Bats are flying rats confirmed? Yep, more or less. At least that's how most games treat them. And here we go. We got some ruined buildings. Netherton. We're almost leveled up as well. Pretty close. Y'all got Banshees? You're pretty low level. Alright, what else don't I need? Let's say twigs. One random meat. Wood. This blade. Arrows that I'll never fire. There we go. So all around me is the dangerous shroud. The dangerous shroud you can enter into once you level up. So some areas are going to be zone locked because they're too hard for me. But if I improve the altar, they become accessible. So just keep that in mind. That if your path, if it ever seems like you should be able to go somewhere in the red shroud, the deadly shroud, it could just be a matter of level. All right, there is a restore time thing up there. Cheers. These losers are trying to nuke me. And roughly cut stone blocks. So that gives me a new type of building block to design with. And that happens a lot in these points of interest. So that is everything that I could, that I needed to find in Netherton to, like, mark it as complete. Which is pretty tame. That doesn't necessarily mean there isn't treasure around, or like shroud roots. It's just the thing to find in Netherton was done. Ruin has come to our family. Oh, okay. Well, this is one dark dungeon, I suppose. Ruin has come to our family. I should have said it like that. Oh god, don't jump there, or I'll be ruined. Alright, next location is to the south. So... I can jump the gap. And we should have a flame shrine just up ahead. Flame shrines are another good way to restore your shroud timer. And this one happens to be an oasis in the fog. Hit collect, and we got a spark. I believe the next upgrade I needed was like 5 sparks. So hitting up the different flame shrines would be one way to do that. Alright, let's go and head towards the Gem Forge to the east. I'm just trying to find... Oh god, maybe not this direction though? Trying to find reasons to search out Banshees. So I think we have to hook around. Yeah. Because that deadly shroud would... If you're wondering if I fell into the deadly shroud, I would be dead in like 3 seconds or less. You'd get a very brief turn back before you're just dead. Not a lot of warning, in other words. I feel like this is the wrong direction. I think it wants me to go up to that bridge town and then south. So what I can do is head back to the Flame Shrine and then fast travel to here, which will be faster. Because you can't fast travel when you're in the Shroud. The other thing we could try... No, I think that makes the most sense. The other thing is I actually don't have any gems on me. Like, I haven't found any. So even if we did manage to get to the gem shrine thing without having gems, it's not much use. My weapons are a little beat up, and my backpack's quite full, so I might as well fast travel home, repair everything, free up some space, and then come back. I should just use my epic voice, it reminds me of that. Oh, and the alchemist has something to say. Well, tough, I'm busy. Yeah, so here's the thing. The new sword that I got is ultimately probably going to be better than the old one. So let's see how much we can upgrade it. I have some runes, 800. I don't know if it's going to be enough to get it better than what I'm currently using, but I should get close, I suspect. So 12 legendaries. Okay. I don't have that. It's not better. It's done 28. Oh, it's about the same. But this one does almost entirely cutting damage. So I'm going to switch up to the new one. Because what I can do is go to my flame, go reskill, modify my skill tree, and get rid of brute. And instead... get like butcher to upgrade my cutting damage, because my new sword does almost entirely cutting damage. That way I don't have to split it between multiple damage types. And then refund. I have 4 points. Veteran. When attacking with a melee weapon, your critical hit chance is increased by 10%. Okay. And each point that I refund costs almost no runes at all. Like, it's very inexpensive, so it's really easy to just, like, tinker with your build. So, I just proved that by tinkering with my build, and it cost me almost nothing. Alright, I'm gonna throw organization out the window a little bit, so sorry about that. Just to free up some space. And then the, I think I'm fully done with the daggers. I kind of, like, low-key showed you what they did. Not really, to be fair, but I don't really like their attack set. I like shields. So now we're all set to go back here. And ooh, you know, the other thing is the hand spindle is like accessible. But I'm gonna commit to going over to the gem. And I guess I'll just upgrade or update my priority. do the gem quest. Because at this point, I would be lying if I said I was actively trying to find Banshees. I like sidetracked and then sidetracked again. My cutting damage is definitely a lot higher now. Having leveled up and respec'd and gotten a better sword. And killing these guys gives you a decent chance to find weapons, which then you can salvage for runes, and then you can turn those runes into legendary runes from the blacksmith to eventually get your way to having higher upgrades. I'm already going the wrong way. I'm supposed to be... There's a bridge up this way. Oh, it's a patrol. I guess... I do need runes. Now, legendary runes are not as rare as I've made them seem to be. It's just I haven't found any elite, like, shroud monsters in a minute. But once you get to roughly this level, they become relatively common if you venture enough into the shroud. So the grind to upgrade your legendary weapons isn't nearly as bad as it might seem as a viewer. It's just I haven't been running into the elites because I've mostly been tiptoeing around the outskirts and edges of the shrouded zone. And they come out... Oh, these guys are higher level. They come out at night into the shrouded areas, so you can find them out and about during the day. Usually around one of these things. One of these, like, mini shroud roots or something. I'm not exactly sure what they're called. What are these called anyway? Spores or whatever? Which is kind of the game's concept of, like, they're trying to spread their shroud around. Obelisk writing. So they're trying to, like, decipher the obelisk. And I got another collectible. Ooh, healing potions. Oh, okay. So the bridge I'm after is straight ahead. What would that be? What is that? Sorry, guys. Because it's not marked down on my mini-map, I feel like if I walk away from that, I'm never going to remember where it is a second time. Oh, this is a night shrine, I think. Yeah, it is. So, can only be opened at night. Night Sanctum, that's what it's called. And unfortunately, it just became daybreak, so I'm out of luck. So I mentioned before that a lot of the gem shrines can only be accessible at night, and it's because a lot of the higher level gem shrines are also night sanctums, meaning that the doors are closed and locked in the day. So you're sort of stuck going at night if you want to ever visit them. I don't want to make this jump until I have a little bit more stamina. There's a minimum cost to be able to grapple, and if you didn't have that, it's a brutal death. Come on, doggies. Step into your own traps. So these guys are level 9. I'm definitely heading somewhere higher level, which is great, because that's going to help me get better gear, because I've been kind of bottlenecked on gear for a while. So we know I'm in the right neighborhood. And this is Hillock, or Hillock. Okay, I didn't actually want to come here, though. Whoa, hello. I wanted to go south to the gem shrine. Hey, Rhadamant. Thank you for the resub. So instead of messing around in this little fortressy thing, we'll head towards where I think next quest location is. Down this way. I have 4 out of 4. So I made one error here. What I should have done before coming here is like headed to this altar, deleted it to free up an altar, because all 4 of my altars are now used, meaning I can't put another one down. So generally I like to clean up the altar I'm least likely to want to travel to, so that I have a free one. But I didn't, meaning let's not die, because it would be annoying. I don't have a flask. So the location I'm headed to is below me. On the minibar up top. Well, there it goes. Now you can see the location below. But on the minibar up top, it has a down arrow. Which is how I knew before. And I'm setting this as my active quest. Here it is. And these guys drop some archaic essence, which is the reagent needed to be able to gem stuff. I don't have any gems available. I've never found one. Farming archaic essence can be done generally in shrouded zones, and it kind of looks like mycelium. So what is the game want me to do now? Find out where the intruders came from. Okay, so this is like a one part of the larger quest. So there's more to do for the gem shrine. Search this area. Well, that's the shrine. So it's over this way and below me somewhere. There we go. So when you start seeing the, instead of the blue, the yellow, that means you're definitely on the right path. Explore the shroud lair. There's a bunch of different ways to get essence. I'll show you one fairly weird and efficient way, which is bust open the like pseudo spawners, and you'll get to caves behind that have like lots of essence. This one not as much as some of the others, but there's generally a lot of essence back here to loot. It's a little weird that I'm looting it, given that I don't yet have a gem to even sock it, so it's like I'm working towards a goal that I can't even accomplish, but whatever. Also need to keep an eye on my enshrouded time. So you don't want to run out. There we go. Little extra time. Come on. Pick it up. I don't like fighting near the edge of the cliff, because one wrong move and you spill into the drink like that. Luckily, double jump helps a lot in these instances. My terrain stuck? A little bit. There we go. Oh, hello. As you can see, you can bust through these spawners to get to, like, caves. To be able to loot more of the, essence. Oh, there we go. One of the, like, beholdery thingies. Pretty good essence on them as well. So I have lots of essence. I just don't have any gems yet. Ow! Cut it out. Keep your eyes to yourself. But yeah, as you can see, there's essence all over the ground. And unless you plan on doing like tons and you can also mine it too. Just not time efficient, so I generally don't. Seen a bit of this game, see people use magic. So your blue bar at the top left is your mana bar, and it regens over time. And there's different equipment sets that let you regen mana more, so you can gear as a mage. There's also mana potions that are not too expensive to have the alchemist make. So there's a bunch of different ways to be a magic user in that regard. Oh, here we go. Here's a banshee. Frickin' finally. Ow. Ah, no! I misstepped into the deadly shroud, and well, you saw what happened. I tried to hop out, but by the time I hopped, oh, yep, okay, that was weird. By the time I hopped out, I was already cooked. And that's exactly where I said it would be really annoying to die, because I didn't have a... So, Most of the battle is over, so I'm just gonna run back, but I was contemplating whether I wanted to free up a respawner, but I don't think I'm going to. This is easy enough to just run back. Yeah, I went full Anakin. Shouldn't have gone full Anakin. I don't know. And I'm just gonna switch my main blade, because my, the one I had been using was nearly broken. Oh, shoot. Well, this feels good. I mean, I really have nothing to lose other than a little bit of consumable food. But I hit E, and the game was like, ha! No. You know what? Do I even want to recover from this? For teaching's sake, I will. Just because I think I can do it pretty quickly with double jump and glide. Because I'm not too far away from those ledges. Nope, I missed the... Alright, I'll just die. Because I had already died, there's really nothing I can even drop other than the few sacks of stone that I lost. You know, from mining for like 1 second, so it's really not a loss. Alright, come on, grapple hook. Please work. It'd be great if you worked when I hit E. It's not asking much. Just do the only thing that you're supposed to do. So, this... actually, my backpack pickup should be not in the pit. Anyway, just so I can remove the marker. But my other corpse is still there. It doesn't... I haven't lost that. Oh, really? It wants me... Okay, yeah, I'm not going down there. Location below? Yeah, no, you can below me. I ain't picking that up. But yeah, as you can see, my other waypoint isn't removed just because I lost the hook jump. All right, time for the walk of shame. And this marker will disappear. You know, it's not stuck there forever. Because I know some games, if you don't end up picking up your stuff, it lasts forever. But I think if I rehosted the server, it would just get poofed. Which also means, like, don't log out after you die. Like, go collect your stuff. If it matters to you. So nothing like getting so overeager for your first Banshee fight that you step into proverbial lava and cook yourself. After smacking her around real good, I mean, I nuked her good. Now there is a talent point which helps with meleeers fighting them, which is giant hook, giant slayer hook, leading to grounding hook. Grounding hook allows you to pull the Banshees to the ground so that you can hit them as floating targets. So if I do find myself having to fight a bunch of flyers, getting the grounding hook would be a really good respec. So that I'm not like, get down here, please! Because, like, I don't want to rely on my root staff as my main DPS for bosses. That won't serve me very well. Oh, hi. Wow, you guys are really overeager. Not only that, but you brought, like, bugs. Okay, I think I need to go into the fog and then double back. Oh, power slide! Cheers. So, oh, I overshot it. Did a little bit too much power sliding. I think the entry is back here. Which, it looks like I need to be on the other side of the... Yeah, there it is. Oh, Jesus. Character went into a crouch. I tried to break the crouch by standing in the lava that kills you. Good news, everybody! I killed myself again. Just kidding. Alright, probably have enough essence. I'm not going to bother with the essence. I'm just going to try to get back to the body. Which is through a bunch of these, like, back caves and all the way up. I don't really need to... Well, I guess I'll take it anyway. Wasn't low on time. So this is the dead Banshee right here. So there we go. 2 aerated Banshee gel. And a gem of bleeding. And here's my sack of shame. So now, I can go to the gem forge. Because I have my first gem. A bleed gem. Yeah, I thought I had killed her. I got off that last fireball that did her in, so I was pretty sure she had died. Why was there a path up this way, though? I don't see... Oh, I see it. Chest. No, to a chest. A two-handed guillotine. I don't want to use two-handers, so I'll take the runes. I do have 4 legendary runes now, as a result of all the killing and harvesting and all that down here. But yeah, let's get back to that gem shrine finally, so I can mark that one as done before I like lava up myself again. That would be on brand. So the gem shrine is west of me. Just up this way. Also, just a reminder that you do restore shroud time at things like flame shrines, gem shrines, etc. The respawn altar points. So if you're ever running low on time, you can dip into one of these points of interest and you'll be fine. As you can see, my 3 minutes has now become 6. So, I'm going to invest in my bronze sword. If we take a look at the gem itself, here it is. It's a level 7 gem. And it can critical hits with cutting damage cause bleed. I happen to have a cutting sword, So if we insert... So you can upgrade the gem with Archaic Essence, and the max gem level here is 10 on this shrine. So if we upgrade it, it's a little bit more damage for bleed. And that costs... There's an upgrade cost here. And if we insert it into the bronze sword, there's an insertion cost. So to insert it is 50. So we need... I'm going to upgrade it, but not spend the last 50. So we upgraded to level 10, and I need a little bit more Archaic Essence to insert it. We were close enough to that threshold, I thought it was worth it to get a max gem. So let's get back out there, get a tiny bit more Essence up to the 50 mark. We're at 27. In fact, I can stick the Essence into my toolbar to be able to track it more easily. And then we'll insert it, and it'll be a first gemmed sword. And it will do extra bleed, which is nice. And a lot of the bosses that you end up fighting end up dropping, like, gems. Gems are not... This is the first one I've found, but, like, gems are not, by any standard, rare. They're very common. When playtesting this game, I ended up with, like, a box full of them. Duplicates, triplicates, just more than I could count. Plentiful. You're at 37. The other thing is, like, if you were wondering, there's not much of a purpose to farm the hell out of Archaic Essence level 5, because as soon as we're higher level, we aren't going to use Archaic Essence level 5 to upgrade our weapons anymore. It'll be Archaic Essence level 10 or level 15. So there really is no advantage to farming a ton of Archaic Essence beyond what you immediately need for gem crafting. Because there's a pretty high likelihood you won't end up using it. So it'll be a waste of your time. Alright, now that I'm finally getting this done, do you want me to continue questing? I also have the 2 aerated Banshee what is it called? Gels that I would need to build the rest of the Rising Fighter set. So I should, at the end of this, I'm going to make those 2 Rising Fighter pieces that I had been farming for. Meaning that I've essentially improved my gear a bunch, because I improved my weapons by gemming them, and I'm about to improve my armor. So you don't really need to vote for that. There we go. Insert. That's the correct one. Done. And quest complete. We have used a gem forge. Oh, the other thing is when you're in a shelter and you've filled at least 2 of your, like, rested requirements, you can clear out things like wet. So I just removed my wet penalty. All right, what I want to do is get out of here into just anything that is clear of Shroud, and remove one of my altars, fast travel home, and make the armor sets. So I should be out of the Shroud in just a second. One more hop. A few more hops. Ooh, salt mines. Alright, I did want to delete this one because it's not near anything anymore. So commune, deactivate. And there's a little warning like, are you sure? And it's like, yeah, I'm sure. Essentially, anything that you built there will be unclaimed. So if you have like a town and you remove your shrine, you lose... The thing falls to ruin. Is maybe the correct way to phrase it. Alright, at this point... I've got a lot of runes, which is good. We are also basically full up on boxes. And then the other thing I wanted to do is to make the rising fighter stuff.
Now get back out.
So let's make the helmet and the gloves. Animal fur. I might need to cut down some more resin trees. Yeah, it seems like it. Oh no, I just need string. Oh, okay, that's no problem at all. Quit. And delete. There's really not like a scrap you can only scrap weapons. You can't scrap armor. So there's no point in holding lower level gear unless you're playing multiplayer and you intend to like have them as a hand-me-down or something. Because even I guess it depends on your death rules. Because I suppose you could have a server setting where like you drop everything on death, and then it might be useful to have. But in my case, it's not useful. Alright, we almost have enough boxes for everything. Almost. I have like one random resin. There. Thank you for tuning in to Enshrouded, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow flameborn.